Good afternoon, class. Today I want to start off with an icebreaker. Raise your hand if you can answer this problem right here. Cool. 16 is correct. Okay? What about 24 minus 9? Anyone? Going once, going twice. 15 is correct. Okay? Now let's try one for, who can tell me the answer to this problem here? Anyone? Okay, good. That's what we're talking about today. So, if you ever want to pull out your journals and of course a piece of paper, you're about to watch a video on how to solve an equation with the given formula, given variable. Okay, I hope everyone takes good notes, and here's the video. Solving formulas for the given variable.
Okay, London, can you solve the equation? We got 8x plus 15 equals 35. Solve for x.
How do you solve a formula for a variable? Let's take the expression a equals 2 times L plus W, where we're solving for W. The first thing we need to do is to distribute the 2 to the L and the W. Once we do that, we have a new expression. Because we want to get W on the side by itself, we need to subtract 2L from both sides of the equation. Once we subtract, we now have A minus 2L equals 2W. Because the 2 is multiplied by the W, we need to undo multiplication with division by dividing 2 into both sides. Now that we have W on the side by itself, our final answer is A minus 2L divided by 2 equals W. How to solve for a variable in terms of another variable. Let's take the expression A plus 2B equals 23. We first need to solve for A in terms of B. When we do this, we rewrite the equation A plus 2B equals 23. Our next step is to get A on the side by itself, and we do that by subtracting 2B from both sides of the equation. This leaves us with A equals 23 minus 2B. Now let's find B in terms of A. We write the expression A plus 2B equals 23, and we're trying to get B on the side by itself. First thing we need to do is to subtract A from both sides of the equation. When we do that, we're left with 2B equals 23 minus A. Because the 2 is multiplied with the B, we need to undo multiplication with division by dividing 2 into both sides. This leaves us with B equals 23 minus A over 2. Okay, class, now under your notes, I want you to center your papers, lesson activity. If you don't have any room under your notes, just go to an available sheet and let's get started. So we want to solve this expression for z. So we have 3z plus x minus y equals 2x plus 4. All right? So since we want to solve for z, we want to get z on the side by itself. So we do that by subtracting x from the left side, and once what you do to one side, you do to the other. All right? So the x's over here cancel out, and we're left with 3z minus y equals, we have a positive 2x minus x, so that gives us a positive x plus 4. We still don't have a z on the side by itself, so now we should add y to this side and add y to that side. The y's over here cancel out, and we're left with 3z equals x plus y plus 4. It doesn't matter which way you do these over here. I just like to put my variables first and my numbers last. That doesn't look like a 4 at all. All right. Now, we're almost done. We have 3 times z here, and to undo multiplication, we have to divide. So, we're going to divide 3 over here and divide this whole thing by 3. These 3's over here cancel out, and we're left with z equals x plus y plus 4 over 3. Now, there's 2 ways you can write this answer. You can leave it like this, or you can write it as z equals 1/3 times the quantity y, x plus y plus 4. Any questions, comments, or concerns? All right, moving on. Let's try another problem. All right, for this one, we want to solve for x. So we have 3/4 x minus y equals 8. Okay? Don't let the fractions scare you. Fractions are easy. So, of course, we want to get x on the side by itself, so we should add y to this side and add y to that side. Remember, what you do to one side, you do to the other. The y's over here canceled out, and you're left with 3/4 x equals 8 plus y. Now, I know what you're thinking. How are we going to get the x on the side by itself if we have a fraction? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, we're just going to multiply this entire thing by the denominator, which is attached to the variable you're trying to get on the side by itself. So, in this case, we're going to multiply this whole entire thing by 4. These 4's cancel out, leaving this over here as 3x. You're going to use the distributive property, multiply 4 times 8. That gives us 32. And we have 4 times y, which gives us 4y. Now all we do is divide out. And we're left with x equals 32 plus 4y over 3. Any questions? Anyone lost on anything? Okay. Let's try one more. One more. All right, let's put it in the bag here. We want to solve for k. All right, so we have 3k plus y equals 10 plus k minus 3y. So we're solving for k, and we have k on both sides of the equation. What we want to do is isolate k and move everything from this side to that side. So let's move it from the right side to the left side by subtracting k from over here and removing a k from over here. So these k's cancel out. We have a positive 3k minus k, which leaves us with 2k plus y equals 10 minus 3y. Once again, we're solving for k. So we want to get k on the side by itself by subtracting y from this side and y from this side. Y is over here cancel out, leaving us with 2k equals 10. We have a minus 3 and a minus 1. That's like saying, positive 3 plus a positive 1, but we just add a negative, which is a negative 4y. All right. So once again, to get rid of multiplication, we divide. Divide this by 2 and this by 2. So we're left with k over here. Now make sure you pay attention. 2 can go into both of these right here. So we have k equals 5 because 2 goes into 10 5 times, minus 2y because 2 goes into 4 2 times. So your answer is k equals 5 minus 2y. Any questions? Comments? All right, class. Today we basically talked about how you can rearrange equations to solve for a given variable, and have a great day.